guys, and welcome back to Dunce Little Hobbies. And in today's video, I am going to be doing a top tier list of not just my favorite animes, but of all the animes I remember actually seeing and actually liking. You know, everyone does one of these. Everyone does these top tier lists of animes they like, and they put them into either a top 10 list or a top tier list, and talk about these certain animes. In this video, I am going to give you, of course, my thoughts on these animes, but here's the thing. I have 35 animes. That is right. I have 35 animes to talk about in this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a picture of the anime here, and then over here will be a small description, and then I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the anime, and then we're going to move on to the next anime. I'm going to be putting them in my top 5 tier list. This list is also for those who are just getting into anime or are unfortunately stuck in quarantine right now and trying to find something to watch. Then this video will give you a good general idea of my opinion on these animes. I have 5 tiers that we are going to be doing. We are going to start out from the bottom up. Alright, so now we got the below average and we got the average out of the way. Now we are going to the top tier list. This is the list of anime that are just there. They're at the top of the top. They are just so good. They're not god tier, but man, these are shows that I go back and watch all the time because they're just that entertaining. Alright, at number 6, we have Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan should be god tier. It should be. I'm just usually not into that type of anime where it's really, really gory like that. Attack on Titan is pretty darn good, though. I will admit that. It can be kind of gory, and the animation is really realistic and kind of almost disgusting looking at times, but it's supposed to be like that. It's really, really good, and the story really gets you wrapped into it. I really do like Attack on Titan. Great anime to watch. Okay, at number 5. Tokyo Ghoul. Oh boy, this was a shocker anime. I was trying to branch out into anime, okay? I had like a set couple of anime that I knew I liked watching, and I didn't really like any of the scary ghosts and ghouls and goblins kind of stuff, right? I never was really into that kind of stuff, but I wanted to branch into it, and so I watched Tokyo Ghoul. Not only is Tokyo Ghoul, as it says, about ghouls and goblins and stuff like that. Not goblins, it's just ghouls, but my god, it is such that there's such a romantic story to that is fantastic, and it is actually such a sad and depressing show that you might not want to watch it if you're quarantined right now, because it's actually really, really sad. It has a great ending, really cheerful ending, but it's a really, really sad story. But it is a fantastic show. Love Tokyo Ghoul. Alright, let's go ahead to number 4. Hunter x Hunter. Oh boy, so this is another one that I heard was like super hyped up for. And you know what? Unlike the other animes, this one actually fit the bill. This is like really, really good. So it's an old anime. This is like the 2011 version is the one I watch. It's old. The animation, you can see that the animation has dated. But the story hasn't. The story still gets you interested. It's a great little adventure. with Gon and his friends, with Killua. It's just a great story. And it's really sad and really impressive what they did with Gon at the end of it, you know? Just great. Just great. Alright. Number 3. Violet Evergreen on Netflix. This was another night that I was sitting around trying to find something to watch, and Violet Evergreen was sitting right there in front of my face, so I said, hey, why not watch it? Oh my god, it's about this girl who is actually a robot, and she contemplates this whole thing of how she does love someone, and she's trying to figure out what love is, and that's really difficult, especially since she is a robot. And the fact is, she's actually not a robot, but she has robot arms and she acts like a robot. So it's just really fantastic, and it really messes with your mind. Is she a robot, or isn't she? The whole show makes you question that, and the whole show isn't actually from her perspective. It's from other people's perspectives of her, which is just different. Top tier. Top tier. Alright. Number 2. Number 2 is a hidden gem among hidden gems. I went into this wanting to laugh. Kill la Kill. The name sounds hilarious. The art style is goofy. I'm editing this video and I realized that I called the animation goofy. No, it's not that it's goofy, and I want to clarify this. Fact is, I love the animation, but for a anime, it looks so different. I've never seen it like this. The art style, I've never seen anything like this. And in fact, it reminds me of like kid cartoons, like American kid cartoons. The art style reminds me of American kid cartoons, and I absolutely love it. Actually, and I was quite surprised by the story. This anime, it doesn't seem, it's a hidden gem. You go into this anime and you don't think you're going to get this whole incredible inverse story between this character and her friends and her family, her apparently sister and her best friend, and her best friend's super goofy, but the way they interact and stuff like that makes for a great story. The character interactions is what makes Kill la Kill fantastic. With that said, highly recommend it. Don't watch it if you're under 18. Right, and number 1. Number 1, One Punch Man. One Punch Man. One Punch Man is definitely a top tier list. After Season 2, One Punch Man, I love One Punch Man Season 1. God tier animation, but not God tier story writing. I mean, it was just the start to a story. It was great, it was funny, but I'm the kind of guy who really likes in-depth, connective stories, and One Punch Man wasn't there for me. I would say it was about average, other than its animation making it God tier. But now with Season 2, it's top tier. It is. It's a really good anime. Really, really funny. Fantastic story with Season 2. Alright. That is my top tier list. Now we gotta go to the God tier list, shall we? Alright, and in my next video, of course, I have to cut it off here because this video is already starting to get pretty darn long. We will cut it off here, and in my next video, we will be talking about God tier as well as my favorite tier. So yeah, technically 2 tiers in the same video. They're the same tier pretty much. Really, I only have 4 tiers, not 5, and that's just God tier. But there's certain animes that are just my absolute favorite. But without further ado, this has been part 3 of 4 parts, and here you can watch a playlist. If you're watching this and you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, here's a playlist. Go ahead and check out my other tier lists of anime. Thank you guys for watching, and I am out. Bye.